Hey guys, this is Quality Control. My name is Jiovanni.
I'm Roujae and Justified on YouTube. You know your mans.
And we're chilling on the comfy orange couch with our two buddies here.
I'm Cody.
And I'm Michal.
Michal!
Alright, so today we're getting ready to review some new music that just came out. Hopefully you guys have heard of the Arctic Monkeys. They are one of my favorite bands. There's a couple songs that probably everybody knows called Do I Want to Know?
I don't.
I actually have heard it.
Are you mine though?
Yeah. I've heard some good reviews about it, actually. I've heard some good reviews
There's
about
actually an interesting cover of that song that's floating around out there with Tupac, right?
Yeah, it's like it's a mashup of the Do I Want to Know instrumentals with the Tupac ghetto gospel lyrics over it. But it does keep the Arctic Monkeys in the chorus.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it also does the transition still.
So it's still on the hook. So if you ever want to go check it out, guys, if you want something different, a little bit of a different flavor.
Just look up Arctic Monkeys Tupac and Do I Want to Know.
Yeah, that's a really cool cover. So today what we're going to do is we are going to give our reaction of their new music video that just came out a couple days ago, 4 out of 5. And we're hoping that it at least holds up to that standard, 4 stars out of 5.
and hold up, guys. Before we get any farther in this video, I want everyone who's checking this out, thanks so much for checking it out. Can you please subscribe below, and let's get into this video.
Leave a comment if you will, too. Alright, so without further ado, we're getting ready to listen to 4 out of 5 by the Arctic Monkeys.
Boop.
Is that the album cover?
Yeah, it is. It is actually kind of like it is. Yeah, it's like that is. Yo, good catch.
I missed that.
It's like retroed out kind of shapes and stuff instead of actually having the album cover.
Mysterious hallway.
Sounds like a bad alarm.
Sounds like the beginning of like a horror movie.
Good.
This reminds me of a Stanley Kubrick movie.
This guy thinks he's Tony Stark.
You saw that?
Yeah.
Now that looks like the kind of hook.
This definitely reminds me of like Clockwork Orange or something.
I like the cut. Like.
Alright.
Believe it or not, this is just realistic life of masking. You feel like out of place.
That was real. I'm still not understanding it.
It's like not being in control of your life. Kind of going through the motions. Not being in control. Being hung up.
You're a passive viewer even in your own life.
That's an interesting perspective.
Drugged up. Just fucking. I like that one. Just kidding.
I'm really interested in this horse.
Maybe he's filming a movie.
There's the album cover on the back of his shirt.
Okay, well there's the cue cards.
On video.
I love that dog.
There it is again.
Back to The Shining.
That's slick. It's such a nice transition, though. It really is. It's just like, is this the killer or something?
It's like the extremely maturing from their past.
Yeah.
I like this too. Look at it. The bottom lets you want to build from the top like you've done.
I like it. I'm processing it.
The more I listen to it, the more I like it.
Yeah.
This is very like.
It didn't.
It's just mature and grown up.
Extremely melodic.
It almost didn't make sense listening to it the first time when the album came out, like without the video.
Yeah.
Almost perfect,
Wow.
but not
All right.
perfect.
Yeah. That was
That was a quick 5.5 minutes.
Wow.
So guys, I hope you guys liked the video. What do you guys think of it, guys?
I feel like I just watched like an entire episode of like Breaking Bad or something.
I honestly feel like I need to watch it again because I
Alright.
it was interesting.
Well, it's
but I
definitely worth a
couldn't figure
rewatch.
out-
But when it
I couldn't
comes down
figure
to
Yeah, that was a very
what's your
in-
initial
Alright,
impression
so-
of the song, though? What do you guys think the meaning was behind the song?
My
the
initial
meaning
impression.
versus the initial impression. Those are two different things in my book.
Well, my impression of the song as a hip hop head was at the start of the song, it kind of was a little bit confusing. But then in the middle, it started smoothing out because then I realized what was really happening and how in depth it really was. And the melody was really amazing.
I feel like it was just.
But
trying to
it takes a
captivate
while
you.
for me to make sense of everything, but it makes me want to make sense of it because of the visions of the beginning, the way it grabs me.
Well,
It's weird.
Did you think it was gonna start off like a little bit quicker paced based on like their like previous songs? Because they are like a more like in my book they're more like of a fast paced rock band.
This is extremely different from their last album.
But it's
Yeah.
still
Oh,
pretty.
yeah.
It's pretty good though.
Honestly,
it's
the
just
beats
different.
almost brought a tear to my eye. It's very meaningful. You can feel a lot just by listening to the beat itself.
Well, I
It's
kind
just
of
very grown up Arctic Monkeys now.
Yeah.
And I honestly like the direction they're going. And
There's a lot of meaning behind their music.
What I got from the song, which I was kind of trying to draw in from every angle, like, all right, so the title, starting out with the title, 4 out of 5, 4 stars out of 5, like, what does that actually mean, and how does that tie in with the rest of the song, and like with the concept that they're trying to get across? So in my mind, I'm thinking, well, all of their they've had a lot of success in the past. A lot of people would consider them probably like a 4 out of 5 band, 5 out of 5. They're very popular.
They're the top lineup for
I
Firefly,
thought-
so they're up there.
They're
up
definitely
But
up
who
there.
wants to be known as second best?
Yeah.
I thought maybe.
And at the same point in time, no matter how much you work hard, if you get up there, is it worth all of it? Like, are you enjoying?
Are they
your ride
enjoying?
there?
Yeah.
Are
the
they
process
enjoying,
of actually making the music.
Are they enjoying making the music still, or has it been gentrified? Has it been
Mm-hmm. Like they're saying.
Because
them
they
singing
use that
and
term. That's
catering
why I like
to
that
a
line a lot.
Catering
crowd?
to the needs of the masses, which is what I was going to bring up. How long has it been since they came out with AM?
13 was when it came out.
So
this
it's been
this
5 years.
Yeah, this is a long time.
And that's a lot. Exactly.
It's weird because Portugal did the same thing.
I was gonna say. This song oddly reminded me of MGMT. Listening to it, like I kind of got an MGMT vibe, and they recently did the same thing. They had like a long hiatus too between putting out albums. So I think like the trend now has been like really focused on the music. Like they've built the following.
They built because they were really trying to reinvent themselves, and they really did.
Well, they have the fan base, you know. So now that they have the fan base, they have the freedom to actually put out the music that they feel they want to put out. You know?
Yeah, a little bit. I can see that.
I could see that. I thought maybe the 4 out of 5 is basically saying that, like, even though we want to be 5 out of 5, no one's truly perfect could be that 5 out of 5. You know, that's what I thought
also true.
Saying, you know?
But then there's some of those songs.
We try to be perfect.
Some of those songs that come out like Childish, This Is America, where it's like instantly 200, like almost 200 mil views.
That's true. That's fucking true.
Where it's like
shout out fucking Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
Did you see that one dance? Like, ooh.
Well, that's a topic.
That's the way he dances.
That shit was.
Nigga shot like that.
That's how he dances.
That shit was like,
I feel like that's the way he should dance. It's just, I don't know.
Like, he was killing that shit. Oh my god.
But anyway, back to Arctic Monkeys. I'm hoping to go to Firefly next month, and they're headlining. Woo! So I'm pretty excited to say the least. I'm hoping to get to hear this song live in concert, plus some of their other hits. But ultimately, this song has definitely like hit a completely different note that I didn't know Arctic Monkeys was like capable of doing. But
it reminds me of very not necessarily all the way to like the 50s or 60s, but it gives me that sort of Frank Sinatra, that jazzy feel to it. And I've always felt that with Arctic Monkeys, but this is extremely prominent. And not only this song, but just the entire album is just all of it flows.
It is very flowy and like dreamlike.
It's like you put it on, you just sit down and relax, and you just you don't even feel the transition.
What was the one song? What was the one song that I described? It was like riding on a carousel, like you're sitting there going around.
It's the one actually right after this in the album. It's the world's first monster truck front flip. That's the full name. It's such a dumb name. It's just the monster truck song, but it has that
thinking outside the box.
It has that carousel feel to it, and I definitely feel that was intentional.
Yeah. Well, what do you think of the video specifically?
Video specifically made no sense to me. It was a bunch of images and I couldn't put it together.
But at the same
time,
I
feel like you need to understand the song.
At the same time, though, the video was kind of slick, smooth, interesting. It made you wonder what was coming next.
It was definitely enjoyable.
I'm thinking of the way it was shot in comparison. I'm thinking of the way it was shot, like from like from a videographer's standpoint, like the way it was shot versus a traditional music video where it's like, lots of jump cuts and like everything kind of flashy and like partying wild.
I didn't think any. I seen any really clear scenes of him even singing.
No, I don't. Yeah, you're right. Now that you said that, I don't really distinctly remember him actually singing. It was more of like an art project, you know, like
a movie.
like I said, it kind of reminded me of like
a villain,
like Stanley Kubrick at the beginning. Like I wonder who directed this.
Like he was kind of like James Bond.
They did
a nice, smooth suit, walking.
He was like
the cuts were very well edited with the music, but
and the background was beautiful.
The background was beautiful. You could sense it. It gave you a feeling, not as much as a story.
And honestly,
like you felt.
I think that was the whole point.
Is it just me, or did it have this like?
I actually really enjoyed about it.
It has a classic feeling about it.
Oh, for sure.
It had this
for
like
sure.
old
nostalgia.
I don't know. They're getting that
like a sound from a different century, And plus the visuals kind of match the sound.
Like Michal said, almost
that was kind of what they were always known for, though, because they always just had that their backbone and their stone was always sort of.
I think what they're doing is they're definitely going for like with their sound, and I guess with their videos now they're going for a more elevated kind of like listening experience.
Yeah, no, I can
like
see
they definitely took that 5 years and like they honed in their craft. Like they came out with a project that they really wanted to produce.
Just because you're making music doesn't mean it's the music you want to make. Maybe they had to take the time to go make 4 out of 5, Because this music sounds really like they put time, emotion in it, right in the words.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first one. You gotta listen to the whole album. It gives you just this flowing feeling. It's like you're just on a journey throughout the whole thing.
Alright. Well, does anybody else have anything to add before we sign off here?
I think I'm good.
Before we sign out, I want to say go follow us and subscribe. Go on Instagram at Unjustified Sound.
like, comment below, click that subscribe button. But
stay tuned for the journey, guys.
Stay tuned.
We have so much more to share.
We have a lot of great and exciting content planned out, so stay tuned and follow us, and you'll be seeing some great videos from us in the future, alright?
Gang, gang.
See you later. Peace out.